Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today I'm going to discuss the rate of change concept. Let's say we have a situation like X, Y, and T involve three variables involved. So if and make sure one thing, whenever he say rate of change of X, so rate of change of X. So how to write it? So whenever it's called a change, so differentiation is also called rate of change. Sorry. But when I say rate word comes, it means definitely it means with respect to time. So dx over dt. If we say rate of change of y, rate of change of y. So definitely we can say here dy over dt. If we change rate of radius, rate of change of volume or radius, whatever. So we can write dr over dt. So I hope so this point is very, very clear. Now example for we have a three variable involved x and y and t, and we need to find assume the rate of change of y. So dy over dt is my question. Right. So we and beside of y and t, third variable involved is x. So how we can write the formula? So this is called chain rule formula. Chain rule. So how to write chain rule formula? So what is unknown, write it here. dy over dt, and write two fractions here. This comes in first numerator and this goes in second denominator. So I'm writing dy and dt. And here always same, and third variable is x. So I'm writing dx and dx. So I hope so point is clear. If they cancel out, so we get the same thing back. So I hope so point is very clear. Maybe some question he can ask you, the rate of change of x is a question mark. So we write dx over dt. We again write two fractions like this. So it comes in numerator, it goes in second denominator. So I'm writing dx over dt here. Now what is the third variable? It depends upon the variables. So here x, y, and t involves, suppose here x, y, and for example, x, y, t. So dy will come here and dy will come here. So let's take another example, radius, area, and let's say time involved. Examiner can ask you find the rate of change of area. So how to write chain rule formula? So dA by dt is my question. I will write two fractions. This come in numerator, this go in second denominator. So I'm writing here dA, here I'm writing dt. So third variable involved is radius. So radius will involve here and here. So I hope so you understood how to write chain rule formula. And have a look now. I'm going to introduce here any one question. Okay, I think previous page we have a good example available. This is a good example available. It is a June 2003. Each question paper 1, June 2003. And we have a part number 2. And before we have given here y, and you can see here y is equal to 5x root plus 4. So y is equals to root of 5x plus 4. And what is the question he's asking here? At a point, xy lies on the curve such a way the rate of increase of x is given by him 0.03. So I repeat my words. He said increase of the rate of increase of x is 0.03. So it means I can write same time dx over dt is actually 0.03 unit per second. Unit per second. Dx is unit and t for second. I hope so got the idea. Okay. Now what is the question he's asking? Find the rate of increase of y when x is 1. So we are bound to find, because we need a number at specific value point. So first of all, what is my target? dy by dt is question mark when x is 1. So have a look now, students. dy over dt is my question when x is 1. So have a look now. First of all, I will differentiate. Is it not a hard job to differentiate? You know it very well. Dy over dx. This root is called half. Half comes down and power 1 less. And 5x plus 4 as it is times 2 the base derivative I'm writing. 4 has 0, 5x 5. So I got a 5. And ultimately 5 over 2, this negative half goes down. I got root of 5x plus 4. Now I'm going to say when x is 1. So I will plug in here 1. So dy over dx, when I plug in 1 here, 5 plus 1, 4, 9. 9 root is 3 and 3 to the 6. So I'm getting 5 over 6. And now I'm writing here chain rule by chain rule. What is my question? My question is dy, rate of change of y is my question mark. I write two fractions in the upper numerator, first numerator, and this will go in second denominator. And third variable is x naturally. So I'm writing here dx here and dx here. Dy or dx, we just got it 5 over 6. And so I'm writing here 5 over 6. And dx over dt, I have 0.03. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So I believe that you understood the way how I tackle this issue. And answer becomes 0.025 unit per second. So this is over. So let's try to do some more parts like this. Okay, so let's see. There are many questions available here, but let me try. For example, this question is almost same. We can say that this part number 2. So almost same story. So, so let me try some other question. Rate of change. This is another question, but let me find out. Yeah, this is another good question to discuss. So first of all, I try to plan out this one. So question we have available is number 34. This number 34. Have a look. This is a June 2012 variant 11 and question number is 34. Very good question. A watermelon is assumed to be spherical in shape while it is growing, although it's not exact spherical, but assume. Its mass is m kilograms and radius is given r, and we have a formula given by him. So m is equals to k r cube given by him. Okay, it is assumed that the radius is increasing at a constant rate. I repeat, the radius is increasing at constant rate. Word is there. Rate means with respect to time, r is changing 0.1. So we have given by him dr over dt given by him 0.1 centimeter per day. On a particular day, the radius is 10. It means when radius is 10, okay, and the mass is 3.2. A particular day, we have given these two conditions. Okay, 3.2 kg and r is 6 centimeters. So find out a k. First job is find out k. Second job is asking us the rate at which the mass increasing. So dm by dt. So we have two jobs here. Let's try to find it. So you can see the data is very clear. I plug in these two values. I will get k unknown automatically. 3.2 equal to k times 10 to power 3. This goes down 3.2 over 10 to power 3. So k becomes 3.2 in 10 to power negative 3. This I got a k value. So one job is over. Second job is, and I will plug in this value back in here. So mass is equals to 3.2 10 to power negative 3 and radius to power 3. And now he's asking dm by dt is a target. So we will use by chain rule and make sure how many variable involved in question: mass, then radius, and then time. And you saw again we have a 3 variable involved. So first of all, this left hand side mass, right hand side radius. So I will differentiate d mass dm over dr. This is a whole constant. It will never touch, like a 5 add x to power 6. What is derivative? 5 untouched, 6 come down, power 1 less. Same story here. This will deal as a 5. So 3.2 into 10 to power negative 3. And what is differentiation? R cubed, 3 comes down, power 1 less. And after this, what is the plan of action? At R is equals to 10. We have to check it. R is equal to 10. So I'm writing at R is equals to 10. So dm by dr is equals to 3.2, 10 to power negative 3 into 3 and 10 to power 2. And I'm going to type in calculator 3.2 into 10 to power negative 3 times 3 into 100. And I'm getting the answer value is coming dm by dr 0.96. All right, so clear. Now, what is my target? My target is d mass dm by dt. So I'm writing here by chain rule. By chain rule. Okay. So what is my question to find? dm by dt is my question. You see, the rate of change of mass is my concern. So dm, so I will write two fractions, very clear. dm come in first numerator, dt goes in second denominator. And here I'm writing dr and dr. And now dm by dt is my question. dm by dr, I have it. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. And dr by dt, I think we have, do we have it? Look at on the top, dr by dt. So 0 point we have already. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, if you multiply 0.1, so I'm getting the answer 0.096. And gram is kilograms per day. Because you see that it is in days. Let me check in days. And m in kilograms, so kilograms per day. This is our answer. I hope so you got the idea very well. Let's try to find some more question. This is also a very good, this is another question is there we given here. It came, look at here, x, the rate of change of x is constant is given. So dx over dt given by him. This dx over dt is given by him is 0.12. And we need to find dr dy by dt is question mark when x is equal to 4. I think it's a very easy, not a hard job. Will chain rule, which chain rule apply? dy over dt is my concern, right? Two fractions here, dy, here dx, and sorry, dt. And dx comes here and dx come from here. This will go directly here, and this will get from differentiation, and that's it. So I believe this is nothing hard. You can try it yourself. So let's go for one or two very important questions we have. This is also another good question we have available, and the question is number 39. It says here a oil pipeline of the sea is leaking, okay, and a circular patch of oil formed a surface of the sea. You see a drop of oil drops on the, and we get a circle, a big circle, like that. So he's saying that we get a circular patches. So at the radius of patch is 50. Okay. So radius is 50 given by him 50 meters. Midway the radius of patch 50 meter and increasing. The radius increasing 3 meter per hour. Repeat. Radius is a 50 and an increasing rate. So it means I can say here that dr by dt is 3 meter per hour. Find the rate of the increase is the oil is increasing per day. So area, repeat again, which area of the is increasing. So it means my target is dA by dt is a question mark. So how many variable in this question? Area, radius, and time. So first of all, circle, all of you know circle formula pi r square. So, and I'm writing not C, I'm writing A for area. So dA by dr, pi as it is, 2 comes down and power 1 less. Okay, at R 50. when radius is 50. Plug in 50 here in the place of r, and I'm getting dA by dr is equals to 50 times to 200 pi. So I'm getting here 100 pi. Okay, now what is my task to find it? You know it very well, dA by dt. So I'm writing by chain rule, dA by dt is my concern. I write two fractions, dA here, dt here, dr comes here, dr comes here. dA by dr, we have it 100 pi, and dr by dt, we have it 3. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe. So you understood that 300 pi and A for area, T for time. So I think very clear. Area is here, meter square and per hour. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, what I believe that you are understanding the topic easily. And after now, I'm planning to do another question. I found here. Let me try to find for you. So rate of change. Yeah, this is another rate of change question. If you read a question carefully, this part one, you can do it easily. Same 4-mark question. Okay, if you read it carefully, he's saying that x increasing a constant rate 0.04. So dx by dt is given 0.04. And find the rate of y. So dy over dt is a question at a, and a we have given at a the x coordinate at a is 1. So it means at 1. So I think so we have the formula, and chain rule is not a hard job for us. dy over dt, write two fractions, dy here, dt here, and dx here, dx here. And this will value given here, and another value will apply differentiation, and then plug in 1 thereafter and get plug in the. So I think easy, not a hard job. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So let's try to find another question. And I'm believe in it that you understanding. This is another very good question I want to discuss with you. So have a look here. Bismillah Rahman Rahim. So I'm going to discuss question number 66. Question 66 available here we have. I'm going to discuss this question. So let me 12 over 3 minus 2x. Okay, this is a given by him, and first task dy over dx. And you know we can't differentiate. We have to bring it up. And after this, you know differentiation dy over dx, not a hard job. Power negative comes down and power reduced become -2. Base unchanged into base derivative 0 minus 2. 3 has a 0 and this has a -2. I hope so. This is not hard to understand. So ultimately -2 into -12 will become +24. And this whole thing goes in denominator. I have done differentiation, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, and he's asking, read it. A point moves along a curve, so a point passes through the A, okay. And the x coordinate of increasing at a constant rate 0.015. So make sure one thing that dx over dt is given by him, and dx by dt given by him, dx over dt 0.15. Let me recheck. Yes. And dy or dt also given by him 0.04. Normally, students, you know it very well. It is dy over dt 0.4. Normally, we given us anyone. Okay, but here you're asking x coordinate of a. So normally one is given, one is unknown, but here both are given. This is an interesting part of question. So what is technique? So let's try to find it. Okay, so by chain rule, I'm writing on the top here, by chain rule. What is my question? But here not mentioned at all. We have to find x actually. I can start from here, or from here. I can write any chain rule, no problem. For example, I start from here. So have a look, dy over dx. If I write chain rule, you know it, this is come same and this goes same. So I'm writing here dy here, and I'm writing here dx, and here dt, and I'm writing here dt. So you know it very well. This is given by him. I'm copying 24 over 3 minus 2x to power 2. Dy over dt is given 0 0.4. So I'm writing here 0 0.4. And here dx by dt is 0.15, but here dx over dt. Look, again, repeat. Here, look at here. Dx by dt, here dt by, so reciprocal. 1 over 0.15. I repeat, if you say this is value given, so what is the reciprocal? 1 over that, simply and straight. Now, if I type the right hand side, so 0.4 divided by 0.15, it is giving 8 by 3. So right hand side, I type, I got 8 by 3. Cross multiply 3 minus 2x to power 2, 8 by 3 multiply with a 24. And, and 24 times 2, 3 divided by 8, and I get 9. Now root of the both side, and all of you know when I take root of both sides, don't say 3. Plus and minus, we are bound to write. So 3 minus 2x is equal to positive 3, and 3 minus 2x is equal to negative 3. So this is 2x is equals to 0, and x becomes 0. And this becomes 2x is equal to 6, and x becomes 3. And he was asking what? Read it. Find possible value of the x. So at a, so I got it, x coordinate. 0 is not possible because starting, so this is my answer, and 0 is not possible. Okay, so because 0 means there's just starting, so it is not possible. And I hope so you got the concept very well. Similarly, we can do many questions of same category. Okay, rate of change. Okay, it's not a hard job. Even you can see that he's asking rate of the a, dA over dt is a question mark, and dx over dt given by him. Okay, I hope so got the idea. You can try the rest question. I think I trust I explained to you a basic concept and which you understood very well. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Yes, one more example I found here, 89 number question, and we have given a bowl. You can see and volume formula given by him, pi times 2, 1 over 2h square, and given plus h. You know, left hand side volume, right hand side height. So if I differentiate volume with respect to height, so pi unchanged, so half unchanged, 2 comes down of h power 1 less, and height h become 1, like an x derivative with respect to x is 1. So same h become 1. Become differentiated with respect to h, not x. So this is done. Now, what is my question? Read a statement, please. This, look at a water is poured into the ball, constant rate 2 centimeter per second. So it means dV by dt is 2 centimeter cube by second. Even centimeter cube represent volume and second represent time. So you can understand from here the parameters also. And find the rate of height of increase. So dH by dt is my target. So I'm writing here d. So what is chain rule? dH by dt is my question. I'm writing two fractions, dH up, dt down, and volume is a third variable which involved here. And dH by dV, d is V by H. So they are reciprocal. H up, volume down, volume H down. So, but when the height is 3 given, so I will plug in height is 3. I'm going to plug in this 3 in the place of H. So dV over dH gives you pi, and to cancel out, I got a 3 plus 1, 4. 4 pi is a value of dV by dH. But if I reciprocal it, what happens? dH by d volume give you 1 over 4 pi. This value I'm going to plug in here, 1 over 4 pi. And this value is given already by him too. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, I got 1 divided by 2 pi. And answer is coming here 0.159 and centimeter per second. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, you understood very well how I deal question number 89. So in this way, we have covered the topic of the rate of change. Chalo.